In this video, I will be going over 6 advanced tips that nobody is talking about right now. The first one is how to get more healing potions, the stamina pots, right? How to get more stamina using laboratory. Mine is currently on its way up to 6, and currently my production time is a little under 4 hours, right? And most of you, if you go to assign, get optimized, right? Yes, most of you have your assigned units optimized. This takes out all your units from laboratory. At least it does it for me. I don't know about for you, but that is 2 hours. It's longer. It's taking without these units in here, right? So I am going to put in that I had previously, and this is going to shorten time back down to a little under 4 hours. Way to tell is by hitting that little info tab right here. Just hit this little info button and you go to this one and you can see the durations of how long you can shorten it based on the output of your units, right? I'll show you how the output works, where to get it, and how to get more. Let me back in here so I can get some more filling pots. You have to confirm. How to get more output is from your companions, and it's a little bit strange, I know, but it is the ability release. These yellow hammers are the output. So if you see in my units, all of my units are at least ability release 2 with their outputs all up. This is to increase or decrease the amount of time that all my stuff takes to make, especially gold. You're going to need a lot of gold later. Second tip is where to increase your max stamina, right? Right now I have 94 max stamina. You go to the little reward tab up here. You get max stamina by increasing your population. Right here, stamina increased at 16,000 population for me. That is how to increase your max stamina. The next thing I want to show you is something to do with bosses and how to do more damage. This one is not talked about very much. I actually don't know if anybody's stated it, but if you pull up the info on any boss and then you click on their portrait over here, it'll show you their stats, right? And you see this attack resistance. This is actually a negative resistance, meaning they take more damage from takes more damage from physical users. Alright? Some bosses take more damage from magic users, like the Unwavering Giant. Info Giant. This is the symbol, the little staff for magic damage. So this, instead of a resistance, it's actually, because it's a negative resistance, it's a 20% damage boost to that type. They worded it weird, don't know why, but it is a negative resistance. You can tell on your companions what type of damage they deal. You just click on them and it'll tell you up here, right next to their attribute, underneath their stars. That was the third tip. The fourth tip has to do with parallel processing right here. I just did an expert mode stage. You have, or EP, takes less time to parallel process. For example, I have this team that's 244,000, takes 8 minutes, 50 seconds. Team 276, 8 minutes, 18 seconds. It's not a whole lot, but you can reduce it so that it does matter. And when you're doing like, 94 stamina or 90 stamina all the time, you can shave off, minutes, and that can be very effective if you're trying to get something at it by a specific time. Fifth thing I want to show you, a little tip here, is to save your friendship bazaar points. These things are so valuable. These hammers right here are so valuable. They're needed to upgrade your star pieces of type specific gear to 4-star and 5-star. I know the tickets are very tempting, but the odds of getting a unit out of the ticket that you actually need or want, very low. But the hammers are a surefire thing, right? Hammers are very important. You want to save those, and you just buy them whenever you need. Last thing I want to show you has to do with actual fighting in combat. And I like to call it cycling. I'm going to take my space team to the Soaring Winds fight and show you what I mean by cycling. I'm not going to kill it or anything. I'm just going to show you really quick how to get the most damage out of your type specific units, your type advantage units. And you just look at these souls you're given and you swap. See, I have 3 Millim souls, right? You just swap your type advantage with the most souls. That's it. That's how you get the most damage out of your advantages. And you just keep doing this if you have 2 of them in the rear guard. You can. This is a really bad hand to show, but let's see if I can get another one. You get, more souls for one of your other characters. I can swap in Ranga, like Benimaru right now. Swap Ranga in. Right, so I have 3 Ranga skills. This way I'm always attacking with type advantage, and that can be pretty important in some of these fights where you're trying to eke out every piece of damage you can. Alright, and those are the 6 things that I wanted to share with you in this video. Have a good night.